This is The Relationship. I'm Toya, and yes, I have Eric and Jason.
There you go.
Yep, I have. So today we're talking about your spouse isn't your enemy.
That's what you think. Have you met my spouse? I'm just kidding.
She is not.
I'm just saying. Some people
will say that.
My wife might say that.
Yeah.
Have you met Eric?
Yeah.
He's combative.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, he's dangerous.
Yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
So I want to ask first.
Jason, I'm not your enemy. I feel like we should say that. I feel like sometimes you feel like I'm your enemy.
I
you get them a lot, Eric.
A lot. Well, you're in there too.
Yeah.
The
only reason I quote get you guys is because you just lob softballs and am I just supposed to watch them fall?
Because I'm not even thinking on that level. I'm just talking, but you're waiting. You're waiting.
I'm not waiting. I'm just sitting here. But when you got a great swing and someone throws up a softball, it's you just feel obligated to take a swing.
Hit the softball first. Check your emotional status later.
Yeah, we can always repair that. I'm a counselor. I can come back and help you work through whatever damage I caused.
There you go. All right. I guess that's fair.
Or I can refer you to somebody who can.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I've got a good network of other counselors in different areas. What do you need?
Yeah, I know. We're good.
Yeah. Trauma.
I feel so much better.
Trauma stuff. EMDR is great for trauma stuff. I can recommend some people. What were you going to ask?
Send in the DR?
EMDR.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you get there? When you say my spouse is my enemy, or you're probably not even saying my spouse is my enemy. It's just your actions are saying my spouse is my enemy because you're fighting all the time. You're not agreeing. How do you even get to that point?
Because they attack all the time.
But why?
I don't know. You need to ask them.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
How do we get here? So what I was thinking as I did, I just Google. I'll just be honest. I just Googled some things and I was like, let me just see, what are we finding? So what people are saying mostly is this person is just not for me anymore, right? So that's where people are they felt like they married the wrong person. So at this point,
they're an enemy somehow?
They've become enemies by the way that they communicate, the way that they act towards each other. And it's simply because they're saying, this person's just not for me anymore.
That
We've
almost
changed.
seems like somebody, they're over time, you take these little things that build up and you just start creating an enemy.
Yeah.
Well, they're not an enemy.
Well, it is that talk, I mean, most important in marriage is what you tell yourself about your spouse, right? Now, all that negative self-talk at some point is going to manifest. So
yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird.
So yeah, I think Google's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well give them a shot.
I figured I'd give it a shot. You know. So I mean, because in our group, in the women's group on Altered Marriage, we're talking to women that are just, most of them are actually going through, infidelity and things like that, right? Yeah. So that's kind of what we talk about a lot. But other women are going through different things as well. But I haven't really heard anyone specifically say my spouse is my enemy. So that's where I was
more stuff I can't stand them. Right.
Or do I want to stay? What am I doing?
I want to be married.
Right.
And
Keywords. But anyway, so this person's not for me anymore. So that was one thing I found.
Not for me anymore.
Another one I found was this person was supposed to protect me, but I'm afraid they will exploit me.
A little fear in there.
Mm-hmm. Or I'm taking more energy to watch out for them because I don't want them to harm me as opposed to being at peace in their presence. So that's taking more energy. So therefore, we're more combative, right?
Okay.
Or
I think that
another one
that can make sense. But that's kind of the nature of your most intimate relationship, right? Is that they have the ability to hurt you,
right,
in a way nobody else can.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's part of the risk.
That's true.
Up for it.
That's true.
Yep.
So, and then you mentioned lack of trust. Right?
Yeah.
Just not. So now you're holding on to something. You're not, there's just that trust has been broken.
Right.
And of course, we say it could be on either side, right? Husband or wife. And then the last one.
I think it's just the wife's side.
Okay.
I think men are generally good.
Hey, well, that makes sense. I think so.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
You're fine.
So I think it's the win.
How about you?
Okay.
She's an enemy. See, this is the problem. Where I'm feeling enemy vibes from her.
Yeah,
she's combative.
Can feel it. Yeah.
Not at all.
Critical,
Tension just got
combative.
thick in here.
I actually felt that in the last show when Jason was butchering that '90s R&B quiz that he had me take.
I had a little.
You felt like I was.
I had a little flavor with it. I thought.
No, I've I don't know what flavor it was. Cajun, maybe. We're talking flavor. I think it was Cajun. Okay. But no, I could feel the critical looks from her. Like when there was a question and I was like wavering on the question, I could see her when I was like, I'll guess this, and she's like,
yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Finally. You know what? I finally had a moment. I took it.
You need a
You felt like
Thank you, Jason.
Listen, she felt like an enemy.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I want to feel bad for you. I do.
But you don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Exactly.
Really. Not
But I think that you want to makes me feel supported.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact, even though you couldn't get there, the fact that you wish you could get there, it feels a little bit better than the enemy.
There you go.
So anyway,
see how easy it is for guys to solve stuff?
Yeah.
No, that's we can move on.
No,
So
go ahead, Benedict Arnold.
No, that was it. I just had to look up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see people that think their spouse is their enemy. Like,
I feel like
what else is going on there?
I mean, Julius Caesar back in the day. You remember the famous line?
Oh yeah.
Et tu, Brute?
Yeah.
I feel like I got a knife in my back, and I'm like, oh, you too, Toya?
Yeah.
Of all the people. Yeah.
Et tu, and you know that.
You
that's
too.
what I mean. You too.
It's Latin. It's a Latin thing. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
No,
It's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll help you through it.
Anyhow. All right.
Yeah, let's.
So maybe that's it. Because before I was telling you that I was like mixed. I was half redneck, half 90s R&B. But then I scored 33% on that. So maybe I'm a third. Maybe I'm a third redneck, third R&B, and third Latin.
Right. Third Latin.
Yeah.
Third Latin. I didn't feel the Latin, but it's fine.
Yeah. Either it could be, which could be either Italy or South America, just some type of Latin. So we'll determine.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I like that.
Yeah. He's there.
Your spouse. So anyway, when have you guys felt like your spouse is not? Enemy seems like a strong word.
That's a strong word,
but is not really for you.
Well, I mean, it was only one moment in my marriage where I felt like he was not for me. And that was when we were separated. So that was the only moment. Because that was
I could bring up a lot of others. I feel like over the years in life group, I feel like there was other times.
Yeah, there was. There was.
We can confirm. Yeah, but
where we were enemies.
Well, I mean,
I didn't even make many life groups, but I picked up on it.
I mean, he went to like 4 life groups and he picked up on it. So
4 life groups in how many years?
4 out of 40.
Yeah.
Gee.
Jason's idea of community and actual community are it
worked for me.
Yeah. Did it?
I think so.
I think community could have saved you from getting that tattoo, man. I think if you had the right community.
Man,
it's sharp.
You're gonna get one.
Yeah.
You're gonna get one.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
So again, if you missed Jason's tattoo, I'd encourage you to check out
I would encourage you to get one.
Episode 151.
It's a great one.
How your spouse handles suffering, I think is the tattoo reveal.
Is that
when we also did the redneck test for Jason.
Oh, right.
I think some of it. So
killed that one.
Here, let me give. So I think there's some reasons because I don't think people wake up and are like, you're my enemy.
Right.
But I think we can slowly get there where it's like, golly, dude, this of all the people in my life, this person is least supportive and most combative. And so here's the list. I didn't Google this. I just thought of it. But I mean, it's whatever. I should have. You know what I should have done? I should have put these online somewhere so that Toya could have Googled me. And
that would have been good. It would have pulled up.
What if she did? And I was like, wait a minute, that's my list. What happened? She's like, oh yeah, I was on
I have a feeling you're going to do that one day.
I was on one of your blogs.
Yeah.
I stole it. That would be good.
That would be good.
About you. If you went one time on one of the videos or blogs and like took the things and were like, here's some stuff I came across. I'm like, that was mine.
Yeah.
Okay, we're working on that.
So I think one way we look at our spouse's enemy is when they prevent us from getting or doing something we want to do.
Okay.
And that's part of marriage. Like I'll talk to premarital couples. I'm like, it's good that you're getting married, but what are you losing? because you lose some stuff depending on who you marry.
But nobody wants to think about that.
No, you may be a spender and marry someone who's a saver, and they're going to be on you all the time. It's like, no, you're now preventing me from living my best life.
So that's when they come to your office and say they're trying to change me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's one. I think when they don't support us in the way that we think they should. Because here's the deal, right? You come up with some wild hair dream and you're like, you should be behind me. And they're kind of like, well, I mean, like, let's be practical.
Right.
What is this going to cost? And we got bills. And it's like, see, you don't believe in me. And it's like, no, I don't like see any fruit yet to believe in that.
Right.
So then
dancing's my passion.
Yeah, no, you can make a ton of money interpretive dancing.
Absolutely.
Like, who else is?
Yeah.
You'll find like one person in Romania who does.
Yeah.
Look at this guy in Romania. He has a YouTube channel.
Wow.
So that's one. Yeah. I think when they criticize or dismiss our ideas, dreams, goals, it feels like, oh, dude, you ain't for me.
Dismissing can be tough. I mean, there's a way to handle it. I don't know. Dismissing's a good plan. Yeah.
But again, if your ideas spark fear in me, because like I'm afraid that you're going to go do something, I may dismiss it, hoping you don't do something.
Kind of like you just missed my comment there, pretty much.
I dismiss a lot of your stuff. I just don't support it. So, I think when they're not giving you what you think they should give you,
right?
Like, I need X, Y, Z, and you're not doing that, and you're not for me.
Yeah.
I think when we don't value our spouse's difference, but we try to change them. I feel like, oh, you don't like me who I am.
Right.
You wish I was somebody different. So now you're the enemy.
Okay.
That's a good one. And then here's the tough one: when they actually hold you accountable, and you don't like it. Yeah. I bet that's part of marriage,
absolutely.
which is one of the parts of marriage that's not that fun. But it's like, dude, what?
Right. You're always nagging me.
Yeah, you're always. I'm not trying to hold you accountable.
Right.
Because you're foolish.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that one.
And then another last one is when you don't take time to learn or understand their perspective. So I think if you got a spouse who's unwilling to like even consider where you're coming from and dismiss it, you're the enemy.
Yeah. There you go.
And all of those reasons are why I see you as an enemy sometimes. I feel like some of the stuff Jason and I talk about on here, you're dismissive, you're critical, you don't see value in who we are. I mean, the way you start the show, hey, everybody, it's Relationship with Toya, and today I've brought on Jason and Eric again.
All right. I'm going to change that. See, I'm listening to the accountability. I'm hearing you.
Why don't you let us start the show next time?
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Be like,
Let's do
it's
it.
Jason and Eric here with Google and Toya.
Googling Toya.
You know what? That's all right. That's all right.
There
It's
you
the
go.
truth.
I would like that.
So I think the problem with all this is it goes back to dating. When you were dating, right? There's certain things that communication and all that while you're dating, I think needs to come out. So if you knew certain terminology during dating, you might be better off. So we're going to see what kind of terminology you guys know about dating, right? Because you're going to help some peeps.
What he's testing is our relationship powers.
I mean, you got the relation shots, you got altered marriage, you're in with the women there. Let's see if you're giving them the right advice. I mean, they're going to throw stuff out at you. You better know this.
I feel like the way he said that was...
You got to know this.
A little bit of condemnation there.
You got that.
You got your little like altered marriage day.
You got that.
You spend time with ladies talking about stupid stuff. So let's see if you guys know anything.
Let's see.
I'm just curious. I haven't said
probably not, because there's a lot of like weird dating terminology now that
we got to go with the time.
And it's different.
I'm going to bring you guys up to speed.
It changes.
All right. Let's see who's got this.
All right.
Bae.
Bae means
you know what that means?
Baby.
You would think, but no.
But you know what it stands for?
What?
Before anyone else.
He got it.
Oh.
He got it.
I didn't know it was an acronym.
I know.
That's part of it.
Anyone else.
And this is why I'm starting the show from now on.
That's it. You're talking with the ladies, and they're talking about bae.
That's my bae.
So you got to know this. You got to know this. We're just making you better.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah. We're just making you better. All right.
Be better, Toya.
All right. Breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing. Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I have no idea.
Breadcrumb. I mean, it's just like what you think about, like Hansel and Gretel, where they're throwing little breadcrumbs to entice or draw people.
You can
like
draw
they'll throw out enough little stuff to keep you coming back.
Yeah, a little flirting, just kind of keep you.
Breadcrumb. Come on, follow me. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, ladies. Sorry, she doesn't know these so far, but that's all right. You got more cushioning.
Ooh,
Cushioning.
I don't know this.
You don't know cushioning.
Cushioning.
Like
But if you
holding
think
each other?
Yeah, I don't know. If you think about it a little bit, this is dating,
That's
right?
called cuddling.
So it is called.
They both start with CU, which is good.
Yeah. Baby, you want a cushion tonight? I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
I talk to wives.
Want some
This is
cushion?
different.
Yes.
You got plenty of cushion. Yeah, is that what it is? When you find somebody that's a little bigger, it's cushioning.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey.
All right. What do you think? I mean, think about cushion. I need some
space.
cushions.
You're trying to give some space.
All right, you're on the right
get
track.
Some space from somebody. Yeah.
So you're basically holding on to 2 relationships, 3 relationships because you want cushion. If this one fails, you got cushion over here, right?
Well, I guess that is how
Yeah,
people
that's
date
weird.
today.
I feel like that. Yeah, it's like just being a player, but
There you go.
Yeah.
It's called
That's
cushioning
good.
now.
That's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Wasting
Picking up some
time
stuff.
is what it sounds
All right, how
like
about
to me.
swerve?
Swerve.
Yeah.
It's time to swerve and move on.
Ish.
Okay.
All right. Got
I
to guess you got
got nothing to
nothing?
swerve
All right. So this is the person that's interested in you, but you're not interested. So you avoid.
Oh,
You do a little
okay.
swerving when you. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
oh, there
Yeah.
yeah. Excuse me. Oh, hey,
Oh.
James. Yeah, good. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. All right. Roaching.
Oh, see, this is one I've heard, but I
Okay.
don't know what it is. But I'm thinking like,
You got
I
nothing?
don't know. I was gonna
You got nothing?
come up
All
with
right.
some analogy.
Sounds
But
bad,
I've
whatever
heard
it
it.
is.
Yeah. Listen. All right. These are the people that get in a new relationship, but they're still dating.
Yeah.
They're still dating other people. They're in a
Sounds like
relationship.
cushioning. So
Yeah, kind of cushioning, but
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go.
Roaching,
All right, now
that's
you know
good.
roaching. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
slow fade.
slow fade. That's where you just kind of slowly drift away.
Yeah.
From the relationship. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't
And
really
I'm
end
gonna
it. You
stop
kinda
calling
just
as much,
slowly-
start
Yeah.
texting,
It's a-
I'm gonna be
drift off.
busy.
There
I'm
you go.
just-
You got it. Yeah, it's a weak way of
Yeah.
breaking up, basically. You guys got
Yeah.
that one. I think you've done that one before.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you've done that one
Yeah.
before. All right.
I know.
No. All right. All right, slaying.
Slaying like a sleigh or like SLAY or
Yes.
SLEIG.
SLAYING.
Sounds like-
Slaying.
Tussling in the sheets.
You're getting close. Yes, I would almost,
Say
I would almost
something.
give her that
Yeah,
one.
okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's wanting a relationship just for sex.
Just
That's
for
it.
sex slaying.
That's it. Just slaying. All right.
Kinda
Submarine.
like what?
Huh?
So back to redneck.
Oh.
It's like hogging. Right?
Yeah. There you go.
It's you ever heard
It's like
that term?
hogging.
Yeah, it's a redneck thing.
Yeah. You hadn't
Don't worry
hogged.
about it. You can. You might be
You
redneck.
might, you might be redneck. All right. Submarining.
Submarining. Thinking periscopes underwater.
I just want to know. Yeah. What do you throw out
submarine,
something?
Yeah.
Just give me anything. First thing pops in your head. You could be right.
Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer.
I didn't say submarine. Submarining.
Is it Oscar Mayer truck?
All right, submarining. All right, so it's when the old flame pops up after they've been gone for years. All of a sudden, the old flame pops
does
up.
it come
Submarine.
up like a
Like,
Like boom, submarine.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
That's good.
All right, kitten fishing.
Kitten fishing.
Yep.
Looking for a young PYT.
That's a pretty young thing.
Oh, is that what that
Michael
is?
Jackson, yeah, PYT, pretty young thing. Kitten fishing, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
kitten
think
fishing.
that's going well. So, they refer to something as kitty. So I don't
Yeah.
know if it's kitten like you're trying to find somebody young or you're fishing for some kitty. I don't know.
Right.
So,
Fishing for some kitty.
Yeah, go
Wow,
ahead.
I like it.
I don't want.
All right, so this is
go down the
basically-
wrong road. Yeah.
Oh, no, you were going way down the wrong road. So on your dating profiles, that's when you portray yourself in an unrealistic, positive light. Right?
Oh.
You're kitten fishing.
Oh.
Kitten
Right?
fishing.
All right,
Makes
last.
no logical sense.
Like
No, it doesn't.
catfishing.
Kind of catfishing, but,
Yeah, but-
not so
but-
I don't know, kitten. Yeah. All right, catch and release.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
had
when
it
you
and
just-
I'm done.
it's the fun of getting somebody, and then as soon as you do, you lose interest and move on.
Well, close.
Okay.
It's close. This is actually in dating where you go out with somebody and you go, ooh, maybe not so much. And so I realized she wasn't what I thought. So catch and release type thing. Yeah. So there you go. You guys didn't do too bad.
Too bad.
Not too bad.
Look at us.
I mean,
too bad.
the weenie threw me off, but whatever.
Yeah,
We'll
I
just
didn't
forget that
know-
was even
I don't
said.
know how Oscar Mayer
Never
and
said.
submarine came in the same sentence. I'm like,
whatever.
That don't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah,
to me.
whatever.
Submarine.
Yeah.
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 Sorry.
Well, the hand gesture didn't really help either. I mean, anywho. Yeah, what? Yeah, I don't know
where she was going.
I don't know either.
They can talk about that on the way home.
Move on. We can move on. That was fun.
Your spouse's enemy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Let's. You know what I'm gonna do? I feel like since you went Oscar Mayer, I need to come back biblical to redeem the
clean
thing.
this place
so
up.
You know, when you think about your spouse's enemy, the reality is most of the time you see him as an enemy is because you're desiring from them something that you can't get.
Right.
So now, and that's what James says, right? The book of James, chapter 4, verse 1 and 2. What causes the quarrels among you? Is it not what's inside of you, right? The stuff you want, and he's, obviously he's a little over the top. You want and can't have, so you murder, right?
Right,
like,
right, yes.
I don't know if we're killing people, but the idea is I'm desiring something from you. It may be connection, it may be affirmation, admiration. I can't get that, so now I start fighting with you to get a lot of the fights in relationship are like desire for attachment and connection fights. Like I'm protesting that I can't get what I need out of you. And so I think before you see your spouse's enemy, maybe you got to look inside and go, maybe there's something missing in me that I'm so fighting for to get out of you in an unhealthy way.
I mean, it would be nice to know. I mean, because it's one of those you got these expectations in your head that you're building up, and then you're blowing up, and I don't know why you're blowing up. Like, communicate that would be nice.
Right.
Because I've been telling you. Right. You won't give me, I've been telling you what I need, and you won't do it.
That's it. Right. And all you needed was a submarine.
So all you needed was
all you needed.
The submarine.
I didn't know. Yeah. Just communicate that next time.
Who knew it? So I think so. Sometimes we see our spouse's enemy because they're actually providing accountability and some things we need, and we just don't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Other times it's something in us that we need from them that we're not getting.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, if you ain't for me, you're against me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, maybe they're just not for you in this area.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
You should like it.
That's that's what it is.
He got that on Google.
Yeah.
Or maybe
his own.
Maybe.
That he said that was him. So
I asked Siri.
Cool. He Googled his own. His own site.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google
from
Eric.
his blog.
Right. That actually helps a lot because I forget what I put on there. So I Google myself. I say, what?
Hey, that's a show in itself.
What did Eric have to say about roaching? And then I'll be able to pull up a
that was
video
interesting.
So Jill comes home and says, Eric's Googling himself again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem.
What you doing in there, honey? Just Googling me. Seeing what comes up. Yeah.
But the point is,
I always thought that'd be cool. Like, have you ever heard of Seth Godin? Do you know who he is? He's like famous business guy.
Yeah.
And so he produces so much content, so much stuff that if you Google Seth, it's him.
Really? Just Seth? Really?
Yeah. If you just Google Seth, you come up with Seth Godin.
There's a lot of Seths.
I know, but he's so prolific with.
That's crazy.
And for so many years, like 4 decades of producing top content. I'm like, that's when you know you made it. When you just Google your first name and it's you first. Yeah,
nice.
So I'm not trying to get there.
Got to work on that.
Yeah,
you don't want to get
I'd
there.
probably need another 200 years, and I'm probably not going to be alive for that.
Okay,
that's
all
it.
right.
No, but if you Google submarine, I want my name to come up.
All right, we'll do that.
Here we go. I have a feeling that this is y'all are gonna continue this.
You could be right.
No, I think we would add Oscar Mayer probably to our vocab of answers.
Could be, yeah.
I was just That's okay. Y'all
so you have any idea? Okay, let's. What if you see your spouse as enemy right now?
Yeah.
So maybe there's a wife sitting at home, maybe there's a husband sitting at home, and they're like, my spouse is my enemy because they legitimately fight against everything I do. How would you tell them to get out of that cycle?
I think you said the first thing, you got to examine yourself first, right?
Okay.
Make sure you're not the problem.
Right.
Then move on.
That's biblical,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take the log out of your own eye before adjusting the... Because, you can have a legitimate desire that has run and almost become an idol.
Right.
Like, I need this, which goes back to what we've talked about 100 times before. When you have an expectation that your spouse is your everything, and when you're isolated and you don't have community, they have to be your everything. And so at some point, they let you down, and you're like, you can't.
That's it. Yep. Yeah.
So how would you tell them? What would you tell them to do? Let's say you're talking to the wives, and the wives are like, my husband, he doesn't do nothing for me. He doesn't understand me. Where would you tell them to start?
well, I always actually do tell them to start with themselves. Like, what's really going on with you? But then number 2, it's like, well, what has really changed? Like, where do you feel like he's not stepping up or he's not being there for you? Have you voiced this to him? And number 1, how are you voicing it to him? Mm-hmm. So something I like to tell them
that's a big one.
Yeah. Oh, I tell them all the time.
Yeah,
sure you do. Yeah, you do. I walk in the door. Hey, how come you didn't?
I have to tell them.
That's good.
I tell them a lot. Journal first. Get all your emotions out on paper first, so you can kind of sit on that. Then that way you can communicate it in a better way because you've already kind of released it on paper first. Okay. Then you can maybe communicate it better and really hear him. Right. Because I'm like, are you really listening to then what he's saying to you? So
I think I might show up to this ladies' night.
You gonna show up?
I think I should.
Yeah, that would be sweet if he would he be okay if he rolled on? He's like, hey lady, this is Jason the lady.
They'll be like,
how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
They'll be like, why is he here?
Go ahead, ladies. Just go ahead and share.
Talk as if I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly on the wall here.
That would be pretty funny.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Try that.
We'll see.
And there you lose your clients.
Right. Man, membership's really gone down over the last month. What happened? Yeah. Jason's been
sneaking sneaking in on
white
the Zoom.
Guys in the back that's just creepily
sneaking in.
Creepy guys coming in. That's good.
Yeah.
So reasons we see our spouse as enemy, and Toya's given some pointers on how we get out of there.
There you go.
It's good.
So if you want to check out any past episodes, go ahead and check out number 67, I Married the Wrong Person, Now What? And number 36, How to Find Your Relationship Rhythm. And again, check out Relationshots and Altered Marriage.
There you go.
We out.
All right.
Adios.